Can you say your name and what brought you out last night?
My name is Serena Castillo, and what brought me out last night was to speak up and fight for our rights as Mexican Americans.
Okay, Serena, so a lot of people online, they try to make this about left and right. Would you say you have a stance on politics?
Me personally, I wouldn't want to get into politics because it's a very wide spectrum. So
you just care about what's happening?
Yeah, I do.
And what made you feel like you couldn't just stay at home?
As a Latina myself, and as somebody who has immigrant grandparents or people who are in my family are immigrants, I just didn't feel right for me to just sit at home and not do anything about it. It's like if a kid is being bullied, you would obviously want to speak up and say something. You can't just be a bystander.
In the comments, they say like people are paid protesters. Did you get paid to show up last night?
No. For none of it. I didn't get paid to get detained either, so I mean...
Can you walk me through about what happened?
Basically, I was just sitting on the floor, and I was maybe a little bit past beyond like the pole line, but when they told me to back up, I did. So I got behind the pole, and at this point, we were already on the sidewalk, so there was really no point for them to push us onto the street. There was an officer who had his gun, like the rubber gun, pointed at me, telling me to back up. He was kicking my feet, and I told him to not touch me. I said I wasn't touching him, so he wasn't allowed to touch me. It got to a point where my significant other had gone into his face, telling him that he shouldn't put hands on me and that he shouldn't be pushing me or anything like that because I wasn't doing anything.
At any point, did you feel like you were there to cause harm or chaos?
No, I was just more or less trying to get my word out. I was trying to get other people's voice heard, people who can't speak for themselves, the immigrants who can't speak for themselves, the children who can't. It's also not right for police or ICE to sit there and not acknowledge the pain that's being put amongst each other.
So after all that happened, would you show up again?
I would, because I'm not gonna allow anybody to silence my voice. I wouldn't want anybody else's voice to be silenced either. I definitely don't feel right about what happened because I was forcefully detained, even though I wasn't resisting. They did dig their knee and they kicked me in my back a couple times because they felt I was resisting. That'll show you that no matter how small you are, they're gonna abuse their power to get what they want. Because I'm a 5'2" girl and there was 3 men on top of me. I couldn't move, I couldn't breathe because they were all on top of me. Doesn't that kind of show you what kind of people they are? If you guys want to sit on your couches and continue to look at the news and see what's going on instead of speaking up, that's your choice.